QB, APOC Guardian, APOC Guardian, either APOC or Rock, APOC, and a B52, yeah, that's on most. Rock, yeah, and APOC, Cat, Goliath. Alright then. Them's the bags. Kingmakers on 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6. 6 Kingmakers. It's not letting me look at the chat, but I'm going to crack on anyway with hole 1, which is going to have a APOC and a hammerhead. Right, I'm going to repost the link. Okay. See if that works. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yo, 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 yo. Get your ugly mug off my screen. Come on, man. Yo, thanks for that, buddy. Have you played yet? Have you had a practice? Have you had a qualify? What you been doing? What in particular are you doing on 6 and 7 and 8? Thanks, man. Great. Glad to see I'm ready, as always. Right, let's have a look at that. I've put the hammerhead on because I wanted the ball guide. And I think 175 yards is probably going to be enough beast in that down there. But 6 your power hooking, that's what I'm doing. Are you gonna go for the little pad on 7? And are you gonna do the island bounce on 8? Or are you going left? You don't want to be overpowering this. If I've got to overpower this, then I'm definitely going to put the cat on for the qualifying tomorrow. So I don't want to be overpowering this. Saying that, he could have used a bit more back topspin. Oh no! Yes, only an APOC 7 can reach, but an APOC 6 can get you to the sand. And who doesn't want to be in the sand? Yeah, I don't think this is quite got the minerals for it. It's definitely going to be a cat for the round tomorrow. Oh, I've well overcooked that. So in actual fact, no overpower was required. Yeah, that was using a globe. It's a globe only shot by the looks of it, or you know, whatever 0 wind power 5 ball you have. It's definitely not going to be possible with a Zerk unless you're lucky enough to get like a 20 wind. So this is probably going to be a birdie hole anyway. You know, you'd be fortunate to get this one to drop. Now it says here, quarterback, 4 to 5 backspin, full right spin, 1-to-1 with a kingmaker. I just want to have a look at this because it's not dissimilar to what we're looking at. So oh, brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Oh well. Not enough curl there. I've got one ball of curl down in my notes right in front of my face, and yet I still did that. Absolutely ridiculous. Good evening, everyone. Hello, thank you for being here. This is the start of the Masters content that's going to be coming. Qualifying tomorrow. If I qualify, there'll be a Saturday round on Saturday. Right, there we go. So quarterback and a kingmaker, that looks fairly doable. Oh, Matteo, I think it is totally worth the prize. Oh, my life, we got an absolute ledge. Yeah, Masters looks like the very, very difficult to pick up extra shots. So if you can get that Alba opportunity on 6 or chip in from the rough on 7, if you can get over with an Apoc 7, then you've got to take these chances. Wow, I'm surprised at how bad that was. Let's have a look at this then. No, that's an over adjustment. I landed much too close to the left there, so Oh, look how close it is though. But it's definitely an over adjustment, so maybe just a smidgen under 1:1. I went just a smidgen over 1:1, maybe just bang on 1:1, who knows. But that was a nicely offset guide. Came in nice. David, welcome. Thanks for the good luck en français. Rather be safe than the lake. I mean, that's a Golf Clash mantra if ever there was one. Bobby, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the good luck, man. So because I entered the group really early today, it means that I know the situation that I'm in. I don't think I can go anywhere near, like, I think go beyond like 8 under. So I'm going to play it through for a little while. I don't need to start forfeiting until the very end. Oh, that's a horrible wind, isn't it? So on this hole, I'm either going to go left or I'm going to go with a turkey ball rock combination and bounce off the pad with like 3 backspin and a couple of right spin, I imagine. But I haven't done as much research as I would have liked to by this stage. Is that coming up short? It looks like that's the short angle. It is the short angle. This is a tough shot, this one. Oh no, I've got the QB, it's even worse. Oh my gosh. This is going to require some overpower as well, I think. Yeah, max. Let's max it. Nah. Nah. I didn't need any colour at all there, I don't think. Right, well, best of luck to Duncan. And on we go to hole 3. APOC, max topspin plus max overpower, Berserker Guardian. So that should be somewhere. Bag 1, excellent. Berserker. Sweet. Yeah, this is actually quite nice because 2 of the 9 holes I've got pegged down as a Zerk, so I will gladly use them. It's so stupid that you get Zerks every time you play Masters. They're unusable when you have so many of them. Oh, that's gone nicely. That has gone very nicely. Yeah, pleased with that. Should mean the Guardian is not going to require any overpower. green in 2, going right in expert. The green in 2? No one's reaching the green in 2 on 9, whichever way they go, I don't think, David. What happened there? Did he do a power slice? Right, I'm just going to go straight to it here. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at the max number there. Oh, it's terrible. Well, I need to be mindful of that. I don't know why I didn't use the tools properly there. Don't know why I didn't use the tools properly. I've got the tools. Right, so if this doesn't go in, then this will hasten the round, because it means that we'll just quit out and then rattle through as quickly as possible. I think that is still going to move, you know. Not much, but it is going to move. I'm scared because I've been fucked over recently by things that I thought would never move, and they've moved more than a full cup. Like that. And I didn't fancy my adjustment and I moved it back because I thought it looked silly. No. Well, that is a shame. Right, okay, so we have hole 4, APOC and Guardian, same bag. Now I've put Centurion Ball on here, but I'm going to have a look with a Kingmaker today, because they're precious. Rough bump. No. Fucking rough bump. You are having a bubble bath, mate. There's no rough bump here for me. Rough bump. You crazy? I tell you, you crazy. Oh, just 1-1 then. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Look how far left that shank is. That is awful. Awful. Yeah. I saw Tommy's video. For me, that is not the right shot. Have you seen how the Guardian comes in? Did you watch Kyle's stream? The Guardian comes in beautifully. He obviously played a much better drive than I did, but he only had an APOC 5, so I'm hoping that the fact I just got a bit more extra juice will probably negate that terrible shank. I'm surprised they even got away with a great there. I took my finger off so early. Kyle, Desert Mirage, and the Eye of Mirage is with a 1. Desert Mirage. Oh, yeah. Oh, we's laughing here. We laughing. Now, so we're not actually at... Max here. Sorry, I don't like that ball guide, but I don't think it matters too much. Just going to play that a bit over 10. And obviously hit a great. And not adjust enough. So, a good sighter. Definitely a good sighter. Definitely safer than the rough bump. And I think more chance of hole in it as well. Have you made it, Matteo? Have you seen it aced? Yeah, man. APOC 7's the business. And if you find yourself in the sand, the Spitfire 7 is the business. In fact, I would go as far as to say the only clubs that I'm really interested in getting cards for are now the Cat, Endbringer, and Thor's Hammer. Sorry, I've already quit out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. We're just watching all of this for absolutely no reason. Again, you see, that's a decent shot. The Sniper's the wrong club if you're going to play that shot. You need to bring the Guardian. But, yeah, man. That's the way, not the rough bump. Okay. Okay. Hole 5 in the note says APOC. Now. This is where we have the two options. So, I think it's possible to do this with a rock and a island bounce. Probably going to need a turkey ball, maybe a vintage ball, and keep the 3. Yes, it's not going to need that much spin. All right, that's how we're starting out anyway. I may well swap that to a Kingmaker and go with an APOC backspin left-hand side approach. But I definitely want to have a look at this. Yeah, you do that, Matteo, because if that unlikely event were to happen, you know how supportive I'd be anyway, so I'd be delighted with being tagged. See, I don't think you're going to be getting the hole-in-one going right, which means that you're choosing between going over the island or left. They're the only realistic chances of acing this hole. But the wind is favourable for the bump, so... I'm just going to have a look at that to start with. Well over the island. Oh, at least I'm in the water so I can have another look. For H1HK. Oh, dude, yeah, just catch up on it. It was okay. There wasn't much doing really. Right, okay, let's get this. There was just one nice drop. 14. Right, okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I definitely want that on now. So if that is then 6, better get a shifty on. Don't want to spend a third one of these. Oh no. Give me a look at it at least. Okay, that's not actually a bad landing position. I might need to go QB. But that's going to take distance off. I don't think that's got the backspin. So what I'm saying is this isn't the right approach. So I'm going to be going left with a Kingmaker and an Apocalypse. So that is good knowledge. I'm ruling that shot out now. And that's why we have these practice rounds. So hole 6, APOC max top spin, max left spin plus max overpower, slice, Zerk. It's not left spin, it's right spin because the left spin approach is with the globe, which I'm definitely not spending when I've got the opportunity to spend a Berserker. Right. So it doesn't really matter what bag I'm using, that one is fine. And come on, a big wind, man. Come on, a nice, big, juicy, fat wind. Yeah, absolutely, Matteo. That tailwind is a beast. Thinking like 5.5, 6 backspin, all the right spin, and like you say, safety first. That is a nice wind. Okay, I got somewhere close to all of that. And that's terrible. Ooh. Alright. I'm pleased with that, actually. Look at that. Look at that. But what's the wind direction going to be? And that is not a shot that can be replicated. Basically, I've started that way too far to the left. And come up smelling of roses with a nice shot at the Alba. Could you replicate that with a with left spin and get it up there intentionally? Maybe in an even better position. Is he going to get out? He should have a straight shot, yeah, but it's a horrible, horrible shot. I had to do it a couple of times in the expert, and horrible, horrible. You basically got to just have max backspin right there where you land. I might play a bit of topspin here. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Now this I don't think is going to move very much. So I'm going to play a little bit shy of that minimum number, which might be foolish, but who knows. Definitely great with the wind is poor. Alright, well, interesting to play that for the first time in Masters from the third tee. Definitely going to be going with that shot. Need to start it way more to the right. Let's see what happens tomorrow. See if we can get into that bunker with a Spitfire with a straight tailwind. Right, hole 7, notes say APOC. I am going to spend a globe if the wind is 18 to 19 or better. If not, I'm going to just go Kingmaker, max topspin, max over power, and then hopefully a B52. Hang on, why haven't I chosen my bag? So, oh, my B52 and APOC are in most of my bags. I used right spin Mateo on that drive. Alright, 15.7. Oh, it's gotta be. It has to be. That's the rough angle. Oh, over though, over. Wow, okay, I am fucking delighted with that. I cannot tell you how pleased I am with that. My man's following me with a ghost. He's got a bit more wind, so it'll be interesting to see. And he's only got a level 6. So, let's see what this turns out like. I know a lot of you will have APOC 6s. Is that a good angle? No. No, he didn't use enough curl. And I would much rather have my shot than his. Oof, saying that, that's fucking ugly. Ugly. Ugh. This is one of these where you think it's not going to move and then it moves fucking miles, or you think, oh yeah, this is going to move some, and then it doesn't move at all. Right, we're going to say we're going to say just a smidgen under a ring. And in she goes. That is the way I'm going to play that if I get that wind. Definitely. Cannot believe how nicely that came up that rough. Alright, so I'm probably going to use the rock on the next one. Seems to be slightly at the edge of the QB range with the Kingmaker, so that's what I'm going to do. So what do you think of that, Matteo, now you've seen the Apox 6 with an 18.8 wind? Oh, thanks, Matteo. All right. Well, didn't work out. The Apox, it wasn't a successful Apox 6 trial on this showing, but a replay is always going to be a birdie. So, we knew that was going to miss anyway. Right. Hole 8, rock. That's what we're doing. And Kingmaker. Strap it all in. And let's roll. And I'm probably going to play it closer to 1-1. Maybe slightly over, and then like a full ball of curl or thereabouts. So something like that. Maybe 2. No, it needs to be more like 2.5 or even more. That was awful. But on the brighter note, I went first, so we don't have to watch any of that. Okay, so hole 9 says I'm going to do what Tommy's done here. I'm going to go left. Now, I would never normally go left, but his third shot to the green was so much nicer than the shot to the green from the right. So, this is the time to use bag 2. And I'm setting up there for the Goliath rough bump at the end. And I'm using a Kingmaker ball. Excellent. Excellent. So that's the plan for hole 9. Rough bump, Goliath with plenty topspin to finish off the round for an eagle for an amazing 15 under. That's how it's going to be tomorrow. Tune in again. Tim in the house. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. Sorry, I've been quite focused on what I've been doing here, so I've barely even looked at the chat. And when I have looked, it's just been Matteo wittering on about hither and dither. So, if I've missed anything that anyone interesting has said, then I apologise sincerely. And welcome everybody in here. Thank you for joining us. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I wonder if I need to max everything, or if that's going to roll too far. We're going to see what it looks like with a maxi. We definitely do not need to max overpower this shot. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe all of it, I don't know. I'm changing my mind now, thinking I'm being a pussy. Oh, it's definitely going to be, it's all of it. It's all of it, alright. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, you little tinker. Alright, so I'm actually even going to set up. That's how I'm rolling. There's new levels of efficiency that are going to come with things like selecting my club before. Saves time. Looks more professional. These are my works in progress. Surely he doesn't need the overpower from the position where he set up. Oh, he does. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. He definitely doesn't. No, come on now. This is not the time when you want to get cursed with your sausage fingers. Alright, okay, so as we don't want to be overpowering, so we're working from about here. I think I do want to overpower this a little bit. But that is totally contrary to what I've just said about my man, so go figure. Ah, oh, bugger. Oh, and into the rough, exactly the same as my man. Terrible, terrible, terrible golf, honestly. Why didn't I even think about what I was just saying? Tim, nothing pussing about an adjustment that works like a dream. Why would you mess with a rough bump unless there are compelling benefits? Oh, I'll tell you what, maybe I could replicate my amazing Guardian rough bump with the Nirvana. As he's abandoned it, I'm guessing no. So in actual fact, that's not how I'm going to play it. Has anyone actually played a genuine qualifying yet? And if so, please share with us your score and what the scores around you were. Nah, this is not enough. If that's not enough with the... wouldn't be enough with the Goliath either, that. So... yeah, not so bad, but too much backspin for that headwind. It is never going to work. It needs to be rolled in gently. Well, that is it. I'm absolutely honoured, delighted, and all those other superlatives that you would join me for my first Masters stream, and maybe the first of many Masters streams. So there's going to be some qualifying tomorrow, depending on how the land lies and how I'm going to do it. It might just be 2 experts and a Masters in one stream, or I might have a little break in between, but you're all very welcome for everything. And yeah, so please join me for as much of that as you can. Best of luck with what you're doing. Keep me posted. I am extremely interested in what's happening. So Right, it's going to be minimum numbers plus 10%. I'll have a go at this. Yeah, I fancy a bit of curl that time. Terrible shank on the right because I released from the right because I ran out of time. Nah, way too much backspin. Awful shot. So that's going to be an unfortunate end to the stream, but that's how it goes sometimes. Thanks again for being here. Best of luck with everything, and catch you on the next one.